it's Nia. Welcome back to another video. We are going to be doing February 2022 bullet journal. And so this month I am trying a collage. So as you can see here on the screen, I've got my supplies. I've got my standard things, the markers, the pens, the color pencils, but I've also got some stickers, some pieces of paper, some little quotes on little sheets, my washi tape, color pencils. I already said that. I meant to say pencil sharpener. And let's get started. So the trace and transfer method is becoming my go-to thing for everything so far. I've been doing a lot more detailed drawings recently, and so it's been really helpful in having my journal look the way I want it to look. So I really wanted to do a bee theme for February. I like bees. My school's mascot is a bee, and I like the color scheme of black and gold. And I also wanted to incorporate flowers again. I've been mentioning this for a while, that I've been really wanting to do flowers again. So I was like, bees and flowers, those things go together. What other a perfect time to try a collage than this, especially when I can find so many stickers that are flowers. And these stickers were really cool, actually. So they're transparent, and that's why I picked them. I thought that was really cool. I found this photo of the bee on Pinterest. This was someone else's journal cover, and they posted a photo of the sketch before they colored everything in, and then the after. So those will both be linked in the description below, so you can see how they used their sketch and made their journal cover. I really wanted the bee to be in the center, and since this is my first time doing a collage, I really was just not sure about what to do, and I was just trying a lot of things. So I had looked at a bunch of inspiration things, and I was just ripping things and laying it down and seeing if I liked it, and then just gluing it before I could second guess myself, because I feel like that's something that you could really easily do with a collage, to be like, I don't know if this looks good. So I just would stick stuff and just kept going forward, and I think it turned out pretty cute. These other little things here are also stickers. They're little photos of flowers that were really cool, and I really love them, and I'm excited to use them again. And then I also found these stickers that have quotes, and they're broken up into little sections, and so what you can kind of do is mix and match different little chunks together, and you can create your own sayings, which is what I did, and I thought they were really cute. So when I was choosing my pattern papers, I wanted to pick things that could go together for this theme that I had created in my head, which was bees and flowers and a collage, but also things that I could use for something that was completely unrelated. So one set of the pattern paper, it has patterns on it that make it look like distressed paper, or that it was burned, or it's aged paper, and I really liked that one, so I chose that one. And the other one was floral patterns, but they were very neutral patterns, if that makes sense, in that I could use them elsewhere and it will be fine. The more flowery ones I used for this theme. Here I am coloring in the flowers in the background. I think I mentioned in the last video that I hadn't been using my color pencils as much as I had been wanting to, and so I took the opportunity here when I was figuring out how I wanted to make this picture colorful, and I was like, this is the time, color pencils. And then I did my marker watercolor effect over the center, and I think that just made it just 10 times better doing that. It elevated it, And it's looking like the trace and transfer method and this watercolor marker hack are going to be my favorite things for the year of 2022 and my journal, because I think that I have used both of these things in each plan so far. And granted, there's only been 3, but still, I'm so excited. And it's so cool looking, and you can use it for so many things. But anyways, here I am working on the calendar and task tracker aspect of my cover. I decided to do the hive. I'm just blanking on what this is called. Oh my goodness. But yes, the little, hold on, I'm gonna Google it. Honeycomb. Okay, I am doing honeycomb shapes for my task tracker, and I did a few different sizes, just 2. I had a large size and a small size, because I knew February has fewer days in the month, but I still wanted them to fit all in there, and I didn't think doing 28 of the large sizes would fit in that space. So I played around with it and I did some different sizes. And then at the bottom, I have my bi-weekly list of tasks to complete in each 2-week chunk, just like I did in my January section. And I like the term Fortnight 1 and Fortnight 2. It fits because it literally means 2 weeks. I could either write 2 weeks 1, 2 weeks 2, but fortnight is what it literally means, and it has a sort of medieval sound to it, but it is what it is. It is what it is, and I'm okay with that. And this, like, I think this is one of my favorite covers, my favorite months that I have ever done. It looks so cool. And I'm so excited that I've been trying new things with this, and just layering everything. That's the main takeaway that I got from looking at all of the collage references that I was looking at in preparation for this and getting inspiration from. And it's just layering. You start with big pieces and you just work your way up, and you can get smaller or you can change the sizes. And so I wanted to try a really large piece for one of my pages, and so that's what that giant yellow chunk is. And I was like, I'm gonna do it, and then I'll figure out what I want to be my mood tracker. I hadn't even decided what shape I wanted it to be, so I had no idea if I was gonna do the honeycombs again, or if I was gonna do flowers and color them in, like I did previously in September of 2021. I had no idea. Like, I really just came into this month, I was like, I've got some supplies, I have an idea of what I want the theme to be, but I don't have any, like, I did not plan anything the way I usually do. Like, usually I'll have everything sketched out of, like, the placement of things, and then I just trace over it in the videos generally. I had no idea. I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen. We're gonna see. But it turned out so cool. So for my mood tracker, I did little bees, because I wanted to do bees again. I didn't want to do the honeycomb again, and I didn't want to do a flower because I really liked having the stickers be the flowers and, like, keeping the flower that way. And so I was like, oh, little bees. I was looking through, I saved a bunch of inspo pages that were like bee themed bullet journals, and I was looking through them when I stopped recording, trying to figure out what I wanted the mood tracker to be. And I saw little bees, and I was like, this is perfect. This is so cute, and they're like small enough where I can fit a bunch here. And then I had space left over to draw this cool little, like, honey pot, and so then I drew that there, and it just turned out super fun and super cool. And I just kept experimenting with things. So then I was like, oh, what if I have my numbers for my gratitude page be overlapping with this other thing in like part of the collage, as you see I'm putting together now. And so I was like, oh, this is cool. And I just kept trying things and building things, and I was really excited that I did this. So when I was thinking about how to pair different things together, I started thinking a lot about fashion and how you can mix and match patterns that may be the same color or in the same color family, or having similar patterns together that are different colors. I did a lot of like contrasting colors, so you can see I have the blue floral background, but then on top of it I have yellow flowers, so that there's that contrast there, and not doing a blue flower on top of a blue background, things like that. Most of the flowers that I had been doing so far were in the, like, they were white and yellows, off-whites, that thing. And I also had a bunch of pink flowers, so I started incorporating those on this page and the pages later on, and I kind of played with the color scheme a bit where it still fits with the overall theme, but like each page kind of has its own thing. So the cover page and the mood and self-tracker pages, those are more yellows, whites, things in that realm. This page is more greens and blues, the gratitude tracker and the reflection page. And then my word tracker page and my goals and review page are more pinks and yellows and warm colors, as opposed to the cool colors on the previous page. Also, I wanted to note that I have changed up the layout of my goals and review page. I mentioned in the previous video that I had intended to separate the sections, and that's what I did. So I have my goals section at the top, my monthly goals, and then I have in the middle my monthly review section, and then at the bottom I have the like finances section where I was tracking how much I wanted my goal of what I wanted my bank account to reflect, and then what it actually reflected at the end of the month, and then like how much did I make this month and how much did I spend this month, which is something I've been tracking for quite a while now. And then at the bottom I have my notes section, and that's just notes in general, and it's all on one page. And I found this really cool quote because I am like in love with the idea of keeping that section to be like a quote section, because I've loved quote pages and I've tried them in the past, but like I never continued with them and it didn't always work out. And so what I wanted to do here was have a quote, and I found a quote that had to do with writing and bees, so it stuck with the theme, and I saw it and I was like, this is so exciting. And here I am again, back with the markers and this watercolor thing, and it just turned out so cool looking. When I was figuring out the layout for the words, I thought about all of those inspirational posters and things that you see, and I was like, that's how I do this. So here are the completed pages. I did go back and make a couple of changes on things, like I maybe added a sticker or added something to the pages. So this one is more brown colors, I guess, but it's still yellows. And I think it turned out really cool, and I'm super excited to do another collage page or a collage whatever in the future. And I hope you guys really liked this and really enjoyed this video. Please let me know, and please check out all of the references in the description below. Thank you for watching. Bye. That bye was like the most country thing I've ever sounded like.